Is it working? I am alive. Hello, humans. Dr. Sarah here. Happy Wellness Wednesday. Okay, so I want to chat about something that's been coming up a lot. And it's this idea of being on the wagon or off the wagon in regards to health, fitness, wellness, all those things. Of course, all the stuff I'm going to just chat about applies to anything. It doesn't have to be health, wellness, or fitness, but as you know, that's what I'm an expert in. So it's this idea of all or nothing thinking, being on or off the wagon. Okay, first mindset shift. There's no wagon. This is life, right? So every day towards your journey, right? You can either decide to make lots of really good choices in a day or lots of really bad choices in a day. And I really like to break that down to be tiny little improvements that you do throughout your day. And at the end of the day, do you have more good choices that you made or more bad choices? Okay, so for instance, let's say you fall off the wagon. There's no wagon, right? There's only life. With a poor meal. What does that mean? So you had a whole bunch of nachos which weren't planned, right? Maybe you went out to happy hour with your work colleagues, okay, and you had nachos and it wasn't planned. Nachos are not bad. There are no good and bad foods. There's just smarter choices, okay? But let's say you had nachos at happy hour and a few drinks. Does that mean you just eat shitty for the rest of the week? No. It means the next meal you have, you go back to your plan, right? You don't throw everything out the window. Like if you miss a workout the next day, just pick it back up. You don't have to all of a sudden be like, well, everything went to shit. So, like, the rest of the week is just garbage. I'll start again on Monday or I'll start again January 1st. Here's a metaphor that I like to use, right? We all, at least one time in our life, hopefully have done some laundry, right? And something distracts us. So doing laundry is not actually the hard part. Am I correct? It's folding it and putting it away and all that garbage. So let's say we're folding laundry, something get distracted, and we come back and we have all that laundry. We're not like, oh, it's not folded, so I'm just going to burn it. I'll just buy all new clothes. We're like, no, we come back to it, we fold it, we put on hangers, we put it away when we can, right? We don't just burn all of our clothes because we didn't get it done in one sitting. Same deal, okay? And what you do throughout the day matters. All those small, tiny little choices. So if that means parking farther away and getting more steps, drinking water all the time, so you have to pee all the time, so you have to take more steps to go to the bathroom, right? Taking the stairs, deciding to do a 5-minute move at work video. It all counts, right? A workout doesn't have to be an hour a day. It's actually, the science has shown, an hour workout a day doesn't combat the negative effects that being seated has on your body. You have to actually get up throughout your workday and move. Okay. Ideally 2 minutes for every 30 minutes you're seated. You can still be typing. Just stand up, type. Even just like extending your legs, but getting that 90-degree bend out of there is really good for your body. Okay. Being sedentary is the 4th biggest cause of death. We don't want that. Okay. Moving on. Motivation. Okay. I did my master's on motivation. I did my PhD dissertation on motivation. Here's the thing. It doesn't last. You have to be consistent, especially with health and fitness. And I want you to replace the word motivation with discipline. Okay? A lot of people want me to keep them motivated. I can keep you accountable, but you as an adult need to be motivated for yourself. And a good way to do that is join my Facebook group. I did a workshop on it last Wednesday, is to find out your why. You need a pen and a paper, and we'll actually physically write it out and find out your why, so that in those situations when motivation, because it comes quick and it's fleeting and you don't want to do whatever you said you were going to do, by knowing your deep why, you're actually going to stick with it. Okay? So as much as you want to say there's something in there to go grab the motivation, if you can know your big why, you're going to stay more committed to that goal. Okay, what else did I write about down? Also, health, wellness, and fitness, along with knowing your why. As I said earlier, like life is a journey, right? There's no wagon. Every day of this life counts. Okay. So I know a lot of you out there are probably like, well, I'm just going to put off my health, wellness, and fitness until January 1st. What about all the days right now? Like those don't count towards your life? These days all count. Okay. And I want you to think when you're working on your health, wellness, and fitness, like this is something you're going to do for the rest of your life, right? You're going to move every day. You're going to hopefully make better eating choices, 80% good. Like we're fueling our body for the rest of our life, right? And we want to be a healthier person. This isn't just something that like you're going to do a 30-day diet. You're going to do whatever eating plan. Like you want to find something that's sustainable, that's fun, that's not challenging for the rest of your life, right? Because it's a lifestyle change. So when you start a new exercise program, we'll talk about that real quick. What if you just flipped it? Instead of exercise in your brain, I want you to replace that word with movement. Okay? Because exercise to us feels like, if you don't love it like me, like it feels like something you have to do, right? But movement can be fun. Movement can be putting your favorite music on and dancing. Movement can be walking. Movement can be whatever you want it to be. It can be in the workout. It can be like exercise. But I want you to replace in your brain the word exercise with movement and link that word with something fun, something that it's enjoyable. Okay, let's remember whatever tip we're on. And another tip along with that is going to be reframing, this idea of reframing. So we're going to flip exercise with movement, and then we are going to reframe that we are so lucky that we get to do movement. And that movement can be whatever your body enjoys. And maybe you haven't found what your body enjoys yet. Maybe you need to try TRX. Maybe you need to try going on a bike ride. Maybe hiking. Maybe Pilates reformer. Maybe yoga. Maybe, I don't know, some sort of crazy dancing. Maybe slacklining. Maybe trampolining. Maybe you haven't found the movement that you love yet. But you get to explore those options versus I have to work out, I have to do exercise today. Like if we tell our brain that, it's not going to be fun, it's not going to be exciting, we're not going to look forward to it, we're not going to get any dopamine hits from that. Okay, so reframing our word exercise for movement and that we get to do it. Aren't we so lucky that our body can do it, that we look forward to moving? A body in motion tends to stay in motion, when a body at rest tends to stay at rest. Okay, so we want to exercise for life. We want to move for life to help us feel better, to help us reduce tension, reduce pain, to get more energy, to feel better, to have more self-confidence. Okay? If you focus on these sorts of things, to have more energy, to be a better human being for other people, to reduce your bitchiness, like these things are so much more easier to manifest and to feel than to tell yourself things like, I have to work out and exercise to lose weight. Okay. If you actually focus on being healthy and the reasons that exercise is so enjoyable and why you love it and why you look forward to it, and maybe it's like a community thing, and you found a great class. If you're in Denver, I do a live workout Sunday mornings, 10 a.m. in the park, Ash Grove Park. But if you look forward to it and you change your way of thinking, all the other things fall into place. Okay. It's a lifestyle, right? So, like, you will eventually lose weight. You will eventually reduce your risk of diabetes and heart disease. But it's easier if you focus on reframing those things, making our brains happy to turn everything so it's a little bit more positive, because our subconscious is always going to self-sabotage us and do a little bit. Our brain just wants us to do things that keep us alive and keep us safe. And a big part of that is repeating the behaviors that we did in the past. Okay. Our brain does not want us to be successful, as sad as that is. So we have to kind of trick it with our wording and our language and our reframing and our thoughts This is a huge one. You are in control of your thoughts, and your thoughts help you create behavior. Okay? It doesn't mean your thoughts are true, because we can think all sorts of stuff, but we are in control of our thoughts, and our thoughts help us create our behaviors that are successful. Okay? If you're still here and you've been listening the whole time and you are interested in 1% changes every day to change your life, so a year from now, you're not going to recognize yourself and it's going to be easy. And we're not going to have this black and white thinking. It's literally going to be 1% better every day. I would love to chat with you about my 12-week transformational. Why does the word sound so weird for me? Transformational. That's right. It's right. It's my ADHD brain. It's just thinking about a gazillion things at once. 12-week transformational program. I'd love for you to shoot me a DM and we can set up a date. Otherwise, I wish you an awesome Wellness Wednesday. I hope one of those tips sticks in your brain. Remember, what we tell ourselves matters. The way to take care of your body and your mind, because it's the one and only place you have to live. Hopefully, I'll see you here again soon. Next Wednesday, we'll be talking about mindfulness. Okay? Adios, amigos.